What up, YouTube? It's your boy JusRzd, and thank you for tapping in with another edition of Raise Reviews. Today, we're talking a spoilery review for Eyes of Wakanda. If you know, you know.
Woke up this morning, been in that shine. Whole team got the glow, you can see it in the stride. Got me feeling brand new, feeling brand new. Got me feeling brand new, feeling brand new.
Yo, sorry to interrupt this video, but I wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who don't realize it, some of you may not be subscribed. So if you're enjoying the content on this channel, if you're enjoying this video that you're currently watching, definitely hit that subscribe button and like and share it if you got time. It's all free. Definitely subscribe to the channel. It'll help everybody involved, because the way YouTube's algorithm works, you may not be subscribed even though they're suggesting my content to you. So definitely tap in, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content here. We're trying to build community, people. So tap in with your boy. And now, back to the video. Now, this particular show, I did my spoiler-free review on Those Indie Geeks. Follow that page, watch that video. It'll be linked at the end of this video. But, man, let me strap my bucket hat down. You feel me? This show was a great time. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way now. I give this show, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. And the 8 out of 10. And the reason why I give it an 8 out of 10, it would be higher if it had more episodes and they actually got into some of the lore of Wakanda. They didn't really get into a lot of the lore of Wakanda like I wanted them to. Or like I thought they might have gone, but the route and the story that they were telling and the stories that they were telling was actually pretty dope. It was pretty dope. The way they strung together the war dog history throughout Wakanda, and then kind of weaved the story, or the way they had the story woven into not only Wakanda's history, but also world history as well. We got to see Achilles, we got to see Odysseus from I'm talking about like Greek mythology and just the history of the world in different aspects. We got to see some dope, interesting character cameos. We got to see the Battle of Troy. We got to see an Iron Fist. That was fire. Her headdress was dope. We got to see how much of a better fighter she was than the war dog that was sent to infiltrate her area. Yeah, I thought it was really dope. I thought the cameos were done well. We got to see future Wakanda and what was at stake and why the story even mattered in the first place. The way they strung it together was actually done very well, in my opinion. The way we had a future Black Panther come back into the past and pretty much let the people know that these artifacts needed to be in these particular places found in history to make it to a particular point in time, so that way they can avoid the catastrophic future that was awaiting them when a group of aliens kind of attacked the earth and kind of pretty much overran them. And so it was just interesting. And once they got everything situated and back to where it needed to be, the Easter egg at the end just kind of tying in that the MCU sacred timeline is in fact the timeline to make sure that everything goes the way it's supposed to go. So I like that they did that. I like that they add that little touch to it, and that they tied it back into the original opening of the first Black Panther with Killmonger standing in the museum, getting ready to collect those artifacts from that museum. They had vibranium in them, and to just see where those artifacts originated, and to see how they got lost in time and lost in history. And it was just so it was so dope. It was so dope the way that they did it. Each and every individual story. It was like if Star Wars Visions, if you're a fan of Star Wars Visions, it was like if Star Wars Visions was connected, had an overarching story that was connected. that's how dope and well put together this particular show was. The animation, I like the style of animation that they chose to go with for this particular series. I like the characters. I like the war dogs from Wakanda that they chose to emphasize on in this particular show. The first one, she was a beast. The second one, with the Battle of Troy, he was cool. I liked him. And the one that was during the episode with the Iron Fist, he was funny. I like each character had their own quirks about them that just kind of made them unique. And the way they kind of, like I said, tied each character into the next and kind of just paved the way for more people to continue to enjoy the series. And it's only 30-minute episodes. It's only 4 episodes. They're all out on Disney Plus right now. And it was a good time. Ryan Coogler ain't missed yet. I'm just saying. Anything his name has been put on so far, he hasn't missed yet. You got Fruitvale Station, you got Creed, you got Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Sinners. Now you got Ironheart and Eyes of Wakanda, with him being an executive producer on both of those. The brother ain't missed yet. Like I said, I give it an 8, just because I would have liked to see, not that there was anything wrong with the story that they chose to tell. I would have just personally liked to have seen more of the lore of Wakanda, more lore about the war dogs, maybe getting to see the first war dog, getting to see how Wakanda's military maybe got put into place, getting to see maybe more lore on Bas the Panther God, and maybe the first Black Panther Mazi. I would have just been interested to see more of that particular backstory, how they started to cultivate the heart-shaped herb. Like, it's a lot of different backstories that you'll never be able to get into the movies. That would have been nice to have explored in Eyes of Wakanda. I feel like, personally, because it's not like they got into the like city politics or anything like that. Like, the war dogs are a specific section of Wakanda's like military presence, where they're pretty much like the covert ops for Wakanda. Like, they go out and retrieve the artifacts that are missing. They go out and monitor and have sleeper cells in different cities and organizations and stuff like that. So that was dope to see that aspect of it, but I just wish we could have got more, like I said, backstory on and lore on the origins of everything. So that was why I gave it an 8 instead of a 10 out of 10. But I definitely suggest everybody go watch it. It's a very easy watch. It's movies that are longer than Eyes of Wakanda. It's literally 4 episodes, 30 minutes apiece. You could do some laundry, fold some clothes while you're watching it. Like, it's so much stuff that you can do while you're watching it. So I definitely appreciate that. I hope they get like maybe a season 2, or they continue this show and they continue the stories that they're trying to tell through this show. I hope. If it's a one-off, I'm also fine with as well, because they really tied it together very well. So hopefully there's more, just because I want to see it. But also, I ain't mad at it if it's not anymore. So shout out to Ryan Coogler, shout out to Disney Plus, shout out to Marvel. And yeah, man, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified anytime we drop a new video on the channel, which is every day. So stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay locked in, and never forget, it's free show to the show free. Let's get it.